Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, all of that juicy goodness. I am an intuitive reader, a manifesting coach, a Reiki practitioner, a life path guide / mentor. I help people on their awakening journey. I basically help you co-create the life of your dreams. I help you break through those limiting beliefs. I help you heal your nervous system. And hopefully I invigorate you with my videos to get you feeling the magic, to get you dancing with the universe. So in this video, we are going to talk about some signs that you know your manifestation is coming and what you can do to call in more clarification, more confirmation. I often talk about a DoorDash order, and you know how you get your updates of where your dasher is before the food arrives? That happens with the universe. And I love being the observer of how the universe works. It's why I created my channel. It's because it's so fun to know that we can rely on this thing that we can't see, feel, or touch. And we can know that if we align ourselves to what we're calling in, which is what I'm going to teach you about, and when we let go, which is the topic of this video, we are opening ourselves up for that dasher to arrive at our door. So this video is all about letting go. Energetic clearing, clearing your spaces, clearing your nervous system. There are 4 different things that we are going to address regarding letting go and clearing. So the first one is energetic clearing. So let's say you're trying to call in some extra money, or maybe an opportunity that costs money, or a trip or something, all right? So we have to then go internally and look at, okay, what is our story around money? What is our current situation with money? Am I afraid to look at my bank account right now? Am I openly giving money a little too much? Am I not giving at all? Okay, so when we're looking at our current situation with money, we're looking at our past, we're looking at our parents and what they've passed down to us. I always like to envision the game Connect 4. Do you guys remember that game? Where you have to drop all the little pieces and connect the 4 colors, they have to align. Well, I always imagine that whole game is filled with all the pieces, right? There's no openings, the game is over, it's completely filled. Now, we have to work in reverse. We have to start taking pieces out. Each piece of that game holds some sort of energetic cord or a belief system or your thoughts about money. And when we look at the game, which is what I'm having you do right now, you're looking at your Connect 4 game and you're connecting the dots. You're like, oh my gosh, I remember, and maybe in a past life, I was poor, or I was homeless, and maybe in this lifetime, I need to cut cords with that past life, because guess what? Time is an illusion. We are living in parallel realities. So currently right now, your soul could be in this lifetime and it could be in the other lifetime where you're living in a poverty-stricken state. So in this body right now, you can command to no longer be bound to a poverty life. You can say, I release this. I'm going to take this game piece out. It is no longer a part of this lifetime. And you can go to your current state with your finances. You can say, I am done not receiving. I am now open to receiving in all forms. And you're going to start taking all those pieces out. You want this game to be completely open by the end of this exercise. Believe me, we have as many beliefs as there are pieces in that game. So we really have to look within, we have to feel into how we're behaving, what we're saying, what we're doing each day, because that's going to determine whether that piece is still in our game. Our reality and our behaviors are telling us whether the game is filled or whether it's open. So my job is to get you to look at your game and to be like, okay, I still have this belief about money because I still keep saying I can't afford this. Take that game piece out, put in a new thought that says, I am open and I am no longer blocking money from coming in. I can afford anything in the right time. And you really start to dance with this new way of living and being. So when we are clearing energetic space for our manifestations, our game board needs to be open. All the holes represent your doors and windows of your house, and you are allowing everything to come into your reality. You could also see it as you pulling out the pieces of your vortex bubble. You're poking holes in your bubble, and then everything's just going to drop into your life. Remember, we're living in parallel realities. So we can command our space, we can command this life and say, in this life where I am right now, this is what I no longer want, and this is what I am calling in. I release all of those old limiting beliefs from that past lifetime. I am no longer that person. I am new, and you're taking the piece out. You can rest in a meditation and imagine pulling each piece out, or when the game's over, I'm pretty sure at the end of Connect 4, you pull them out from the bottom and all the pieces fall out all at once. So you could also do that in a meditation. You're just imagining everything dropping and you're letting it go. Okay, the second thing that we're going to talk about today is your home and your car, your office, anywhere where you are spending a lot of time. So our home is our second skin. Yes, you heard me. It is your second skin. We have to take care of it. You are sleeping there, you are eating there, you're spending a lot of downtime there on the weekends or whenever you're not working. Maybe you're working from home. This needs to be a sacred space. You need to get rid of anything that holds a vibration of who you used to be. Maybe you had a friend who gave you a coffee mug maybe 10 years ago and you're not friends with her anymore. And maybe she treated you poorly. And every day you open up your cabinet and you're seeing that cup, unconsciously not realizing that it affects your nervous system. Take the cup, maybe go donate it, give it to somebody else, maybe throw it in the trash if it's got stains or something on it. Get rid of pieces like that, okay? There are things in your home right now that are holding energy and they're blocking the pieces in your game. They're holding space. You have to release them. So you're going to create space in your cupboard, in your cabinets, in your closets, nothing underneath your bed. Your entryway is going to be open, no shoes by the door, no hats and bags. Keep your entryway clear. Get some reflective light in your house to bounce around the energy. Read a little bit about feng shui. Your home and your car and your office are huge. You have to learn how to purge the things that are no longer serving you. And sometimes we don't even know that these items are in our home until we go digging and we find them and we're like, oh my gosh, this person who was homeless or who has a major lack mindset handed me this artwork and I've had it on my wall for years. That energy is living in your home. You need to take that piece down very respectfully. You can be grateful for the person that gave it to you, but just remove it from your space. Do something else with it, okay? They hold the vibration of lack. If anything is holding a vibration of not feeling good, pain, suffering, lack, get it out. I guarantee you, as soon as you do this energetic clearing, you go into your past energetically, your beliefs around money, you clean your home, you clean your car, and you really look at who gave me something and who lives in a lack mindset. Is it your parents? Is it an aunt? Take those things down, okay? It is okay. You're allowed to do that. It is your space. If you still feel good about it, leave it up and then cleanse it and bless it and put new energy in it, okay? The third thing that we're going to talk about is clearing people from your reality. And that could be simply just gently pulling away via text, gently pulling away via email. That could be telling the person, hey, I have a lot going on with work right now. I just need some space. Not choosing to go to the lunch or dinner that they're inviting you to. If you are around people who are not making you better and they're living in lack and they don't have a ton of money, they're not trying to grow their soul, they're not focused on mission or purpose, and you're spending a lot of time with them, well, guess what? You become the top 5 people that you hang out with the most. So pull your energy back, maybe see them once every 2 weeks now, or once a month. You have a choice. You have to pull your energy away from people who might have a low vibration. And we can influence, right? We can be the example for these people, but we have to control our energy field. We have to come back home and regain our power and our strength because we don't want to become them. We are all empaths. We're all energetic beings who can shapeshift, and we can start to become the people we hang out with. So we have to come back home and say, okay, I don't want to become like these people. I want to be the example. So I'm going to limit my time with them. Okay, that is huge. I know for me in general, just with all people, whether they're outstandingly rich or poor, that doesn't really matter to me, but I just have boundaries, period, about my alone time. I have to have alone time to clear my energetic system because I am definitely a shapeshifter to the max. I think it's one of my special gifts, to be honest, because I can be really compassionate for others because I can feel what they're feeling. I can literally live their life if I hang out with them enough. So I have to pull back. So I'm not saying people are bad in that way. I'm just saying my special gifts, I have to be alone. Otherwise, I become like these people. I start to think like them. I start to dress like them, and I don't even know I'm doing it. So I have to be very careful about me doing that. So maybe you're like me, if you're on my channel, most of you are, we're all from the same soul tree. You might have to pull back your energy from some people who are living in lack, who are living in nothing good ever happens to me. Or maybe they're just very pleasant people, but they're not reaching for more. You are reaching for more. So you want to surround yourself with others who are reaching for more. All right, the fourth thing that we are going to let go of are certain places that hold a low vibration. There are certain stores, certain locations, certain restaurants where it just holds a low vibration. And if you are somebody who's calling in a certain life or more abundance, you want to surround yourself with people who emanate that energy. You want to go to environments that are very abundant, maybe a restaurant that's really thriving or a bookstore that's really thriving, somewhere where you know the energy is just really heightened because you know they're just so excited about life and they're on this path and they're like, yes, let's go. You know those stores and you know those people. They're just all about kicking ass in life and they're like, let's go. We're on a mission to make the world better. If you're going to low vibrational restaurants or fast food places where people have no purpose and they're just indulging and watching Netflix or doing whatever, you want to start pulling your energy back from those environments because you're telling the universe that that's what you're worthy of. You're telling the universe, not saying you can never eat fast food again, but I'm saying if you're going there every single day or every single week, pull your energy back and start to go to places where the version of you that has the thing would go. Would you go to the beach more if you had a little bit more money? Would you go to the city more? Would you go to Starbucks? Would you go to certain stores? Start putting yourself in those environments and let go of the other ones. Start to say no a little bit more. Not every time, but more often. We have to learn to let go of the limiting beliefs, our past lives where we might have not lived abundant lives because we didn't learn this in that lifetime, but now we're awake and we're aware and we're learning this. So we're cutting that cord, we're releasing that past. You are letting go of things in your home that hold a low vibration, not so great energy. You can just feel icky when you look at this item, or your space just feels heavy and you want to switch out the furniture. Why not? Go switch out the pillows, okay? Do what you need to do in your spaces to set yourself up to feel good and to open space up. Remember, the Connect 4 game has all those pieces in it, and your job is to release them all to create space for more to come in. Every coffee mug, every t-shirt, every piece of underwear or thong that you throw out, you are opening up more space for new to come in. You know, it doesn't always mean you get rid of a coffee mug and you're going to get a new coffee mug. You might get rid of that coffee mug, and that might have been somebody's mindset around money and the lack of money, and you let that go, and all of a sudden you get $10,000. This stuff really works. Trust me, I've seen it in my life. I got rid of my journals that held my grief, all of my ex-boyfriends. I burned them all in a burn ceremony last winter. I literally got a $25,000 check like 3 weeks later. Like, what are the odds of that? For real. I've never gotten a check $25,000 ever in my life. And I just happened to get it right when I burned all of my journals that were holding a low vibration in my closet. So where can you let go of something in your home? And then the last thing, don't forget it, you're letting go of people and places that you do not want to be a match to. You're going to pull your energy back and see them less. Okay? Everything's in the description box below. If you'd like to work with me, I would love to help you figure out all of your pieces in the Connect 4 game, and we can release them so that you can allow more in. We also have to become a new person to be ready to receive, and I can help you do that. So hit me up if you feel called. All right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one.